Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 11th to the 17th. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You know, we're going to jump right into it. Libra, this is going to be a really big week of endings and awakenings. All right. And if you want to know a little bit more about the energies that are happening right now, I talk more about that in, the live streams that I do. So I'll leave that at the end of the video, maybe link somewhere up here, but you'll be able to find it. Okay. So, because there's a lot going on. Now, there's going to be a lot going on for you this week, Libra. Wow. All right, so let's get started. You've got Monday. We got Monday, right? Monday, November 11th. Venus is going to move into Capricorn. Ooh, I forgot my glasses. Okay, so Venus is going to move into Capricorn. That's going to be here all month long. Okay, Venus is your ruling planet. You share that with Taurus. Okay, you see, we got a full moon in Taurus as well. Venus and Capricorn, I really like. All right, I talked a lot about this in your monthly forecast. Just to recap, give you a small recap, Venus in Capricorn is going to be a lot that has to do with your home, your family, children, parents, your domestic sector, the foundations of home, and literally maybe real estate, maybe you're moving. There may be some stuff with home decorating. Venus is luxuriating, right? So maybe decorating home as well, doing something different here. But what I love about Venus and Capricorn is it brings this grounded, practical, focused approach for stability for the long term. Okay. Now remember, Venus is everything that you desire: love, money, creativity, it's passion, it's pleasure, and it's in Capricorn. So it kind of has this leisure energy, business and leisure, right? So really, really hard is this because it's almost like you're setting yourself up for the future. And I say that because Venus will then move into Aquarius next month. Capricorn is leaving, Pluto is leaving Capricorn, moving into Aquarius next week. That's going to be a big thing for you. You're going to love that. Your BFF there, fellow, air sign Aquarius, that energy is so much nicer. But you will see that Venus has one quick chat with Pluto before leaving forever. Okay, so remember, Pluto does bring that intensity. I talked about maybe even doing some shadow work, but just remember there's some great passion here and transformation. Okay, keep that in mind. And a lot of this actually could be career related for some Libras too, but just Capricorn energy, right? Just or hard work energy. Now, Tuesday, November 12th, Mercury will square Saturn. So this is a day on this Tuesday, if you can, I would avoid maybe signing contracts or making something in terms of like long-term agreements. You might even not see eye to eye with people here in terms of that, just to let you know, okay, the planets are not seeing eye to eye here. So this is a great day to maybe just think about your future and what you want for the long term with the Saturn energy in terms of literally every day for you. Saturn and Pisces, right? Your sixth house of everyday activities, your routines, health matters, lifestyle, fitness, wellness, even pets. Something here that may have to do with pets as well. But work is the biggest thing. Okay, work is the biggest thing right here for you. Now, the other thing is when I say, here's the thing: if you do have a conversation around this time, because of this square, you might find yourself feeling like you're talking to like like a brick wall or something. Okay, so you see Saturn actually goes direct a few days later, so any important conversations you need to have, just wait a bit, just don't do it on Tuesday. Now on Friday, November 15th, we have the full moon in Taurus. And listen, this is going to be a really big full moon. Now, this is happening, and this is going to be big for you. You're about to have one of the biggest transformations. Okay. Now, one of the reasons why is because this full moon is exactly 24 degrees, and so that's mutable energy. There's mutability here. Expect change. Expect maybe you may have this strong willingness to adapt to change around this time as well. Okay. 24 degrees is also intuitive energy, so really trust your intuition around this time. Now, the other thing is it's really strong six energy, the number six. Okay, the number six in numerology And I say that because 24 degrees, 2 plus 4 equals 6. And then you've got, it's happening on the 15th, 1 plus 5 equals 23. Just kidding. It's 6. Are you paying attention? 6 is beautiful. 6 is all about harmony. It's empathy. It's kindness. It's nurturing. It's everything that the moon represents. Okay. The moon is exalted in Taurus. Now, what makes this really special for you, and I want you to find that sweetness in this full moon, is that incidentally, 6 is also associated with the planet Venus. Now, remember what I just said earlier. Venus is your ruling planet, but it's also the ruling planet for Taurus. This is a Venus-ruled full moon, all right? So just know that there is that element of beauty and harmony and love and abundance that comes with this, that feel, that sensuality as well. But grounding yourself, that's Taurus energy, right? The earth sign, grounding yourself in your physical world, appreciating the things that you have in your physical world, seeing the beauty in things around you as well. Security may be a big focus for you around this time, especially the things that you value, things that you inherently value as well, okay? I had that backwards. Things in your material world as well. I like clutched my, anyway. So just keep that in mind. Values will be a big theme that comes around this full moon. Now, this full moon is strong. You're going to feel it a few days before, maybe a few days after, maybe even a little bit more than that, because it is also conjunct Uranus. And this is tight. This is a degree. It's like it's tight. It's a tight conjunction with Uranus. Okay. Remember, Uranus brings radical change, the unexpected, and surprises. So you may have some of those here. Okay. With a full moon, you always want to expect shifts, the culmination to things, endings, right? Turning points as well. But this isn't Taurus, so remember that grounded energy, stay grounded here. This is energy of release. Okay, especially with it being a full moon. Now, I've talked about the Great Awakening. I've talked about that. We're moving into that, the age of wisdom. Uranus is the Great Awakener. Okay, I've mentioned this. So something will be illuminated for you around this time, as full moons do, or something within you will be illuminated as well. Okay, for you to have a breakthrough. All right, because Uranus, all about those breakthroughs, right? Now, and so this could be almost like a wake-up call for some of y'all, or it could be a sense of you waking up to something that's kind of like a reset for you, something that you see that you're like, okay, this has got to go, and I'm ending this chapter of my life. Now, Taurus rules your 8th house, so this is going to be deep. We're already in Scorpio season, so remember there's that depth that comes with Scorpio season. There's that intensity, a lot of passion there, which I explained last week, but Scorpio rules the 8th house. And so for y'all, Libra Nation, this can have to do with something that gets really, really deep for you. Okay. There could be some great passion awakened around this time as well. There could be something here with money, with finances, with business partners, with inheritance, investments, loans, royalties, joint bank accounts, things like that. Okay. Bonuses, commissions. Also, love, like really deep intensity with love. There could be something that you feel around this time. Now, if you want to get an idea of what may happen around this time, or what you're willing to release or even just adapt to, right? The changes. Think about what happened for you May 7th and the week following that, okay? Or at least the rest of the month, because this full moon corresponds to that new moon that we had in Taurus back then. All right. Now, this full moon is, there's great things about this full moon, right? It has this, it's trining Pluto. I mean, it's a wide trine. So again, there may be something here for y'all with significant others, like your partners. There could be something here that has to do with home. Just something here. Maybe there's this new direction that you're going. And it could even be for a lot of y'all, remember with Venus involved, there could be even like, maybe it is you are dating someone and this is the end of that because they proposed to you out of the blue. There's their surprise. There's their breakthrough. Do you know what I mean? Like, so just know that this is a strong full moon. All right. Now, one of the reasons that it is strong is because Saturn does go direct this day. So Saturn goes direct. Remember, Pluto is leaving Capricorn. Remember, this is going to be the last of our lifetime with Pluto in Capricorn, and that's going to be next week. But this is the last, pretty much the last week. And I bring that up because Capricorn's ruling planet is Saturn. Okay. So there's a lot of different conversations the planets are having. Anyway, Saturn's going direct this day. Okay. Remember, Saturn's been retrograde since June 29th. So I talk a lot about this in your monthly forecast. Not going to harp on this too much. Just remember, you're going to feel a lot of forward momentum here, maybe less delays, maybe less restrictions, maybe you feeling more of like this, that authority in you coming out as well. Life lessons is Saturn as well. So there could have been a lot of things when Saturn was retrograde, right? Where you realize like, okay, some things I do need to fix, I patch up, plug in, plug up, whatever it is, holes in your plan on your karmic journey, okay? And now you're building that structure. And I say karmic journey because Saturn, remember, is karma, right? So the last thing is Saturday, November 16th. Saturday, November 16th, the sun is going to be opposite Uranus. So you see Uranus is pretty active over the weekend, by the way. I actually like this one because this is, I always say you can use any aspect, you can use this to your advantage, any aspect, right? So this one, do something different, okay? This is what the sun opposite Uranus is saying, and especially with money. Try something different here, okay? Try new things. I'm not saying any of y'all are doing anything wrong. I'm just saying the sun is in Scorpio in your second house of income, salary, finances, and then you got Uranus and Taurus in your eighth house. Shared resource, like money. Okay, so the two finance houses in the zodiac wheel. So this is a time to remember Uranus is the great awakener. It's all about your breakthroughs, and you could feel an urge to break free from some routines, okay, around this time. Expressing yourself, expressing your individuality, letting that shine around this time. All right, so just keep that in mind. This is good. Just think about some breakthroughs that you want for yourself. Remember, Uranus is very progressive, it's forward thinking, it's all of that. All right, now you also see that Mars is in Leo, so you're feeling driven, you got goals, you got dreams, you got all of that. This is in your house of your hopes, wishes, dreams, your future. Maybe you're spending a lot of time with friends, groups, communities as well. Your communities, Mercury is also in Sagittarius. You're communicating, you're having a lot of conversations, you're going to be very social, like I said, and they're both in shadow, remember that. So a lot of people from your past can be coming back already before Mercury goes retrograde next week. But anyway, big week for you, Libra. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay, remember, you can use those aspects to your advantage, okay, for your empowerment. Now, Libra Nation, let's see what's going on for y'all for November 11th to the 17th for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, Libra. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, offers the best overview, and especially for a weekly reading. And if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Libra, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. Listen, this is definitely going to be a big week for you. So just expect, a big transformation, because the other thing is this full moon in Taurus in your eighth house. Remember, eighth house is death and rebirth, transformation, right? Regeneration. So it's almost like there is a sense of you like becoming Libra 2.0, right? All right. So yeah. You're gonna be. You're good. You're good. You're gonna be amazing. So there, you're good. You're absolutely good. I'm very excited for you. Let's keep it that way. I'm very excited for you. I'm gonna give you a mic drop here. This is amazing. Look at what you're manifesting here. Okay. So remember what I said from I just said. You're focusing on your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. There you go. You got the star. Okay, attributed to Aquarius. You see the water bearer here. Aquarius rules the 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. So I love this for you. Absolutely love this for you. There's also a sense of, you could have gone through something that's been, that could have been a little bit challenging, and now you're coming out of it. This is having faith in yourself, having faith everything's working out for you because you have that belief. Okay. This is really wonderful here. All right. So, again, very, very, very nice. And there's also, remember I said age of wisdom. This shows that you're just vibrating at this high frequency. There's a lot of wisdom here. There's a lot of growth, like things happening in your world. You see the water bearer. I talked about, like, I don't know if I mentioned it. Uranus is like freedom too, right? And you can see that she's not wearing any clothes. There's that freeness here. That self-expression that I talked about. Really great. You see her pouring onto the land as well. All right, and you see there's fertility. There's growth. There are things happening here. Her world is growing. So love this for you, because there you go. You got the Ace of Wands in the heart of your spread. So, like I said, you can use this full moon to your advantage. Some things may have to end with any full moon. There you go. Something new begins. You got a big one here. Ace of Wands in the heart of your spread. So hello, I'm excited for you. Okay, new opportunity, new beginning that's coming through, especially career. There could be something with career here, especially when Saturn goes direct. Remember, that's going to be really strong. Okay, Saturn, Pisces in your sixth house. Like I said, work. All right, if you're not here for career, just whatever you're putting, this is passion, this is your ambitions. Okay, so whatever you're exerting your energy into that you want to be known for. So a lot of y'all could already be feeling it. You could expect something new to happen as well. Okay, now you got the Wheel of Fortune, but you got the Wheel of Fortune in your challenge area. Okay, so two things that are coming up. One, it really is all that inspired action that I do want you to take, because when I look at what's going on here, it does feel like some of y'all this week, two things. One, if you feel like, don't just take those actions, right? Everything, you would know all about it. Actions having consequences. We talk about this all the time. So inaction having consequences too. So take those actions. And this is just saying, like, yes, there may be a new direction that's happening for you that, could even be surprising with this full moon. With the Uranus is very active, but this is saying there's something happening here. But some of y'all don't rely on like luck, if that makes sense, or don't like, it's almost like, gosh, what is the phrase? Like, I don't know. I don't know the exact phrase, so I'm not even going to try to attempt it, but it's just saying take action. That's all it's saying. The second thing is, some of y'all may feel that there could have been some things that you feel like, okay, I don't feel like the universe is on my side. I feel like things have gone a little sideways for me. But when you have those feelings, remember, that's low energy frequency, okay? So hold on to that star energy. You got the star with the wand, all right? So that's really it. It's vibrating at this high frequency, okay? There could be some things that are changing that you did not expect, or came suddenly, and that is where you're like, oh my gosh, I have the worst luck in the world. But you don't. You've got the star and the Ace of Wands, and look at the rest of your spread. Okay, so remember, vibrate at the high frequency. Now, you've got the Emperor in your crown, so there's that authority that I was talking about. Okay, this is the Emperor. He is the ruler. He is the authority. Actually, that's a good, if you take that word back to its etymological root, authority, authorite, author. He is the author of his own story. He is driving the wheel. He's moving the needle too, okay? Because he's the ruler, not only of like his kingdom and whatnot, but also his destiny, okay? That's how much power he has. And so get in that driver's seat. And this could also even mean, and because you got so much family stuff, he is like the father of tarot, the dad of tarot, right? So it could even be like father figure. It's just masculine energy. So just being that authority, right, within that environment for you. Could even be within a relationship too, by the way. You got the Seven of Swords again. So, is there something that you are not facing, something that you need to be honest with yourself about? Or is there something that you're trying to take a little bit of shortcuts, but then now that Saturn has gone direct, he's like, no, right? So, consider that this week. You got some big things happening here, and that Wheel of Fortune, your challenge area with the Seven of Swords, that alone tells a story here. Okay, so be honest with yourself and trust that everything is working out for you. Remember, you do have that star, so things are, and so you've got to believe that, right? You've got to believe that. The other thing is, I'll even clarify that Seven of Swords. Yeah. You got to trust yourself. You got the Two of Swords. All right. So there you go. Two of Swords, by the way, is your card, right? So this card is attributed to Libra. It's moon in Libra, by the way. You can even see the sliver of the moon here. And so you're going to have to, there's some situations that you're going to have to face. Okay. Take your time, but just get to a point where you're being honest with yourself about a situation that is happening. And again, a lot of it is being in touch with your intuition. That's going to be really strong. Being in touch with your emotions as well. All right. That's going to really help. Those swords are going to get heavy. Those swords are going to get heavy. You're going to have to eventually, come to terms with something. But when you do, like, look at this, you got the Three of Pentacles in your future. So what I talk about, that like work energy, right? That's happening with Saturn going direct, but also just the fact that you have the Three of Pentacles in your future. It's Pentacles, so money. Remember that money matters may be a thing for you this week as well. And this is all about something new, right? And so there's almost like this refresh, reset, this, rebirth, something new happening, this great thing. And now you working with others to build something, right? And it could be even like a new job. Maybe you start a company. There's so many possibilities, but teamwork is the key word here, right? Teamwork makes the dream work. All right. It really, it really comes down to like bonding with others, but this is really great. And, this is actually, only one of, I think it's one of two cards out of the Pentacles where the Pentacles are actually in the building, like in the structure. And so again, that structure, there's something, rooting up for you that you're bringing the structure to. All right. So really, 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 really great. Really great. Remember, Pentacles are your physical reality as well. So it can be something within your physical world, maybe even working with family on something here. All right. Now let's get to your stuff. Libra, oh my goodness, what a week. Oh, look at the sun hitting my face. That's so cool. I'm doing this at a different time of day because it's getting a lot darker now, right? A lot darker earlier. Now, Libra, if you like this reading, it'd be great. It'd be great. If you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. Libra Nation, I'm here for you, and I love y'all. All right, let's keep going. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're good, but I see something here. All right, let's get started. You got the Page of Pentacles. Of course you got the Page of Pentacles. So love that energy with, the Three of Pentacles in your future and that Ace of Wands. So yeah, there is something that you are looking forward to. There's something here that, it's almost like deep down inside. Yeah, you do want to try something new. Remember, with that Sun opposite Uranus, do it. Do it, right? Even with that full moon, all right? Try something new, let something end, and then move into this new, your Libra era, right? Or whatever. I love this, all right? This is also, Page of Pentacles is double Earth. Pages are Earth, and so are Pentacles. So again, something's just really rooting up for you, but something that you could be really compelled by. It could be, again, something that has to do with work or business or whatnot, but it just could be something that you're maybe even looking forward to monetizing, starting something to monetize. But again, remember, Pentacles being your physical reality, it could just be something that you want in your physical world. That is what this full moon in Taurus, whatever it said, that's your physical world, appreciating the things in your physical world as well. Now, so it could be something material. Now, you got the Devil in your external factors area. So if you remember last week's reading, I mean, is there something here that you're just like, it's almost like maybe you want to move forward, but there's someone that's like on your journey that keeps pulling you into another direction, right? And you may even feel that with that Two of Pentacles here, but keep that in mind. And it can be, yes, love, relationships, or maybe even your ideas of love, or maybe there's something there where it's just like, the Devil is everything that you would think the Devil represents. It's like something that's, it's obsessions, addictions, it's codependency. But it's also like the way that you see things as well is very possible. As in maybe you're hoping, someone stays with you where the reality is like, be honest with yourself about that situation. Again, it doesn't have to be love. It can be career. You got a lot of career stuff happening here as well. But, it is the devil card, and it's just recognizing what is it in your life that, I mean, it even could be like a toxic boss, business partner, colleague. It's just something like that. Okay. But love, all right, maybe a thing as well. Just keep that in mind. Give the devil the boot, right? You got this. You're going to be good. All right. So remember what I said, confronting your shadow side, that's going to be something that is going to be happening, right? Like a lot of that energy that we're just going through with the Scorpio season, okay? And, can even be with, even with the last of Pluto in Capricorn, even with the fact that you've got this full moon in Taurus and the sun opposite Uranus, that's all in your eighth house. So like doing shadow work as well. Okay. So confront those shadows. Remember, it's like those things I explained this last week again. The shadow work is just, can be a little bit challenging, but confronting those things that are, you're just like, I can't move forward because of this, right? Even like maybe some self-sabotage energy with the devil. You want to break free from those chains. Remember, Uranus, breakthroughs, the great awakener. And then, the Two of Pentacles here. So yeah, there could be something here with the fact that you got the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles where you may be in a place where you're just like, I need that balance. And I feel a little bit off balance, and I'm Libra. I'm all about balance. So the decisions that you make this week is something that will bring that greater balance as well. It can have to do with finances, it's pentacles, something in your physical world again, but there's also a sense of, okay, like I don't want to be juggling all these things, for the rest of my life. I got to either, let something go, drop a pentacle, baby, okay, or prioritize something that you really need to prioritize. And then lastly, you got the Knight of Wands. Amazing. Okay. You're ready. You're on this. You're ready to go on this. He's on a mission. Okay. He's a knight. Knights are active. They're very active. And this is one that is nothing's going to stop him. He's got this adventurous spirit to him. Okay. And part of it is through his outer experiences. It's that transformation that he's having, right, through the experiences he has. And so have experiences because they will transform your life, but move yourself in that direction the way that he is. Okay. So really love this energy, and remember to communicate. With that Three of Pentacles, other people involved there. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius, and as you know, Mercury is in Sagittarius. And so yes, Mercury, the planet of communication in Sagittarius, in your third house of communication. Do that, all right? I mean, a lot of doors could be open that way, but there is this sense of like, let's just go, let's just do it. Let me go after my passions. And you remember, you did get that Ace of Wands here as well. So there could be something new coming into your life that you're really excited about. You're just like, let's do it. Remember, you got the Page of Pentacles as well. Knight of Wands is double fire as well. So like, the fire under your feet, going after the things that you want. All right. So I love this, Libra. This is really great. This is wonderful. Just recognize this, okay? Especially with the Seven of Swords coming up again in after last week's reading. Libra, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. And if you like this reading, it would be great if you'd like to subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. What else? Next week. Yeah. So next week, wow. Okay. All right. So Pluto officially moves into Aquarius. We will talk about that. That's going to be big for y'all. And then we actually move into Sagittarius season. Anyway, we'll talk next week. Lots going on. Thank you so much, Libra. Libra Nation. We'll see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.